Logan Paul is putting his new $5 million Pokemon card that you probably saw in WWE up for sale as a fractionalized NFT. So today we're gonna dive into Liquid Marketplace and I'm gonna show you this new Pokemon card that Logan Paul is putting up for sale, and I'm gonna give you an update on Liquid Marketplace and let you know if this is a marketplace worth spending your time. I'm Devin Cook, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Dev Money. Now, if you remember from my previous video of Liquid Marketplace is an NFT marketplace where you can buy fractionalized shares of physical assets. And you can see right here on liquidmarketplace.io that you can co-own pretty much anything with as little as 10 cents. And here are some examples of some things that you can co-own. Like this right here, Pokemon Illustrator card, Holo PSA 8. You've got this LeBron James BGS 9.5 card. You've got a bunch of other cards and other collectibles that you can own a portion of by buying a fractionalized version in the form of an NFT. Now, if you're not familiar with how fractionalized NFTs work, it's very similar to how a fractionalized stock works. Say, for example, you want to buy a Tesla stock that's selling at $1,000 per share, but you don't have $1,000 you want to spend on the Tesla stock, but you still want to own a portion of the company. Well, you can buy a fractionalized stock, meaning you can just buy a portion of one stock. Say you can spend $500 and own half of one stock. The same thing happens with fractionalized NFTs. Because maybe you want to buy a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT that's selling for 100 Ethereum, but you only have 1 Ethereum. Well, if you buy a fractionalized version of that NFT, you can say buy just 1% of it for 1 Ethereum. And while you're not buying Bored Ape Yacht Clubs on Liquid Marketplace, you're buying fractionalized NFTs of hard assets. Meaning that if they have, for example, a Pokemon Illustrator card that they want to put on this marketplace, they can distribute a bunch of NFTs, and then you can buy one of those NFTs that represents a certain ownership of that item. And here's Logan Paul to explain a bit more about it.
Liquid Marketplace, a platform where collectors can buy and sell fractions of rare collectibles via tokens on the blockchain. Here's how it works. Liquid Marketplace will curate a collection of highly sought after items available in our ecosystem where users can buy in to be a partial owner. We'll keep the collectibles safe in our Liquid Marketplace vault, and when you're ready, you can buy, sell, and trade your portion of ownership with other members.
Now, what Logan recently did was he announced that his Pokemon Illustrator card PSA 10, which is one of one in the world and the most rare Pokemon card in existence that he bought for $5 million, he's putting on Liquid Marketplace so you can own a portion of it. And when you come over here on Liquid Marketplace, you can see this is it. This is the actual Pokemon card. It's the one he wore out to WWE, and it's got this basically huge, massive Cuban link chain with a Pokemon that's all custom made, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. PSA 10, Gem Mint, and also there's gonna be 50 million total tokens in supply. The original market value is $5 million, and at 10 cents a piece, that's how you get to the 50 million tokens. And then when you scroll down, you're gonna see a bunch of information about this Illustrator card. You're gonna see the high-res photos of it, and then you're gonna get a massive description of this card, which it's really worthy of this card because this is the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold, so you need to get as much information as possible. And if you do want to buy some of these NFTs, I wouldn't recommend just stopping here. I would recommend doing your own research as well. So Logan is selling this card, and right now there's about 25% of these NFTs available in total. So that means there's only about 12.7 million of these tokens available up for grabs until they're all sold out. But of course, other people are going to be trading them as well, so you can always buy them secondhand. So overall, if you're into Logan Paul and you're into Pokemon, I think this is a really great example to buy into part of Logan Paul's brand and also to buy into the Pokemon brand and own a portion of the most rare Pokemon card ever in existence. Now, do I think that Liquid Marketplace is the best marketplace for fractionalized NFTs? Well, no, I really don't, but I do think they're doing fairly well with how little time they've had in the market. And what you really need to consider before purchasing some of these NFTs is whether the underlying asset is going to increase in value over time, or whether you think it's going to stay stagnant or even go down. Meaning, do you think in the future someone would want to pay more than $5 million for this PSA 10 Illustrator card? Because if it's not worth more than $5 million in the future, then at best you broke even on your investment, and at worst you lost money. So you have to be banking on someone wanting to spend more money on this card in the future. And one thing to ask yourself as well that I am a bit skeptical of, is this card actually worth $5 million, or was it only sold for $5 million out of part of the hype that Logan Paul has brought to Pokemon cards over the last 12 to 18 months? What I mean by that is that before Logan started getting really public online about his love for Pokemon cards and collecting them and breaking those booster boxes online on his YouTube channel live, there wasn't as much hype around Pokemon, and Pokemon cards weren't selling for as much as they are now. So I am slightly worried that this card maybe overinflated a little bit in terms of its value. So that's just some food for thought. Let me know in the comments if you think this card is appropriately valued or undervalued or overvalued. Whatever your opinion is, I'd love to hear it. But of course, the benefit of owning a fractionalized NFT is you can spend $100 to own some of these NFTs. You don't have to go spend $100,000 or $1 million. So you can spend just a small amount of money to get minimal risk if that's more of your style. And also know that I am a fan of Logan Paul. I am a fan of Pokemon. I have my own little Pokemon collection. But despite that, I am a little bit skeptical just on the value of this card. I'm just not personally sold on it being a $5 million card, but that's just me. What do I know? Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out my next video popping up right here.